Creative Spirit and programs like it are near and dear to my heart. They do fabulous work in terms of growing new creative talent. The advancement of natives, especially in this industry, is vital.
Specifically, the Creative Spirit New Mexico is designed to help Native Americans from around New Mexico uh, learn how to make movies, to help them find jobs in New Mexico's growing film industry, or to use it for whatever purpose they want to.
For the shoot, I'm working as a grip. It's been fun. Nice. Gotta improvise, think about ways of tackling and adapting and overcoming those certain situations.
When the wind started blowing all our food across, it's like, guys, we got to go ahead and pick up the food. It's in my shot. And everybody's scrambling to pick up the craft service, and that was just like blowing across, because the wind kicked up to like 40 miles an hour that night.
Our lead actor took a spill in the shower the day before we were shooting, so there weren't too many choices we had. We had to either recast with an actor that was totally unfamiliar with the role, which I don't think would have been fair to put a lead actor in that position 12 hours before shooting, or just scrap the entire production, which wasn't an option for me either. So decided that the best thing to do was, since I have some acting training anyway, was just to step in and make sure the show goes on.
I know this is a native filmmaking program and we're native filmmakers, but we have a pretty strong multicultural cast and crew behind us on this.
I kind of see myself collaborating with Creative Spirit because of the film program that it's putting together, and it's teaching people how to attain their aspirations and not just think about the academics of it, but actually acting on and experiencing hands-on filmmaking.
Been asked to return to the Creative Spirit Project. I did sound last year. Try and pass on as much sound knowledge as I can.
This is my second year working with Creative Spirit. Last year I was just assistant director and locations manager. I'm actually happy that I have an assistant who's wrangling my extras and my cast and my crew. Then I can focus more on being on set and getting administrative stuff done. Everyone's really cool, and I've actually learned a lot more than I did before.
There are some key positions that the people who are holding these key positions, the department heads, really, they have been working as seconds or best boys in a certain department. And then, all of a sudden, I'm saying, I want you to step up and be the department head, to be the key for a certain department.
We're on the second day of the shoot right now. Everything's going pretty well. We haven't had any accidents. Everyone is very professional, which kind of makes up for my lack of experience. But nevertheless, we're having a good time here, and I hope you enjoy the film. And any suggestions or anything, please direct it toward Tony Estrada. I won't be taking any of the blame, but all the credit if that's possible.
It's just an opportunity to voice your opinions. Even as an actor, I get to, express my opinion about, if the director's perhaps setting up a shot or blocking a shot, I can give my input.
I love acting, and so far I'm having a really great time with all the crew, meeting people and just learning stuff from everyone.
I'm having a lot of fun, met a lot of new people, and some I've met before on previous films.
The crew, awesome cast. Just having a great time, and it's one of the more professional shoots that I've been on in a while.
I have to say I'm honored to be here and be a part of this. The Creative Spirit Award is a wonderful thing, and just a great story, very well written, and the entire cast and crew has just been really sweet and awesome, and I just really enjoy being here. It's a real team environment.
One of the great joys of working with Creative Spirit, we don't have abundant resources, but the resources that we do have in terms of people, in terms of energy and willingness to assist the project in its entirety is amazing.
If there's going to be consecutive years, which I hope there is, then I think it's positive for everyone who wants to become wants to break into filmmaking and get the experience. And so yeah, I'd like to be a part of it in the future, because every time we do this, you know, I learn something new, and everyone else learns something.
It's like, how cool is that? That, you know, we're having original material, our own stuff that we're doing just because, you know, just because of an experience called Creative Spirit New Mexico, and that's what it's about.
It's wide open as to where we go with this. Our goal is to expand it to include not only Native Americans, and we've had First Nation people from Canada participate in this program too. But even other indigenous peoples from other places, Greenland, for example. I mean, this program could go as far as our imaginations and the funding we can get can take us. So it's a wide open program. This might be a filmmaking program including people from New Zealand and Greenland, as well as our native peoples.
I really hope everyone enjoys the movie as much as me and my fellow participants enjoy being part of the program. And actually, I hope you end up enjoying this brief behind-the-scenes footage also.
Just tell me, baby, what in the world you trying to do? Just tell me, baby, what in the world you trying to do? You don't do nothing, honey, lie.